Karibu sana mtazamaji na msikilizaji wa Celeb Corner KE from every corner of the world that you're watching us from. And right now there is a story that is currently making headlines in the country. And it's the story in regards to a letter that was written by one Professor Plo Lumumba and which was directed to the current Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, CJ Mother Koome, where Plo Lumumba wrote a letter to Mother Koome over graft in the judiciary. The judiciary of the Republic of Kenya recently has been put on the limelight by different media houses, by different lawyers and senior counsels in the Republic of Kenya in regards to what has been going on. And most of the people that have put the judiciary on the limelight have accused the judiciary of being biased and also of being corrupt. One of the many people that have spoken about the judiciary is none other than Senior Counsel Ahmednassir, popularly known to many Kenyans as Grandmola. Now, Chief Justice Mother Koome has agreed to a meeting with Professor Plo Lumumba over the alleged incidents of corruption at the judiciary. While agreeing to Professor Lumumba's request, Justice Koome also invited Law Society of Kenya LCK President Faith Odhiambo, a representative of the Senior Counsel Bar, Hands of Court, and members of the Judicial Service Commission JSC to the meeting. In a letter dated December 5, Professor Lumumba had requested a meeting to share his concerns and discuss ways and means of redeeming the image and integrity of the judiciary of the Republic of Kenya. In the response of Professor Lumumba's request for an audience and in a bid to develop a comprehensive roadmap to address these persistent allegations and further safeguard the integrity of the judiciary, I have accepted and convened a consultative meeting to comprehensively discuss concerns on integrity, said the CJ. Now, Justice Koome said the agenda of the meeting includes the development of a comprehensive roadmap to ensure the graft-related complaints from the members of the public and legal profession are immediately auctioned by the JSC. Now, the team will also get an update on the progress of complaints currently before the JSC, as well as an update on the mechanism adopted by judiciary to address the corruption and enhance accountability. The CJ also directed the secretary of the JSC to develop an investigative team to engage with Senior Counsel Ahmednassir with a view to obtaining more information on allegation of corruption against judges, which he posted about on his social media account on X, formerly Twitter. Justice Koome asked Mr. Abdullahi to cooperate with the officers from the JSC if indeed the allegations made are in good faith and with a view to ensuring that the judiciary operates in an open and transparent manner. She said the commission will continually inform the public on the progress made while providing monthly updates on the status of the complaints before the JSC. Now, Justice Koome further forwarded Professor Lumumba's letter to the Director General of the National Intelligence Service, the Inspector General of Police, the Director of Criminal Investigations, and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, for in-depth investigation to ensure the JSC to proceed as required by the Constitution and the law. The CJ noted that a total of 141 petitions were received touching on the conduct of judges, out of which 70 were concluded during the 2023-2024 financial year. Now, the Commission also registered 116 disciplinary cases against staff, the most common of which was absence from duty at 58 complaints. 11 complaints touched on soliciting and receiving a bribe. Out of the cases, 51 have been concluded, she said. Now, looking at this story, it's one of the biggest stories that we have in the country right now. Now, the main question that people and even lawyers and people of good faith want to know is how and why the judiciary has been so quiet on addressing matters that are currently affecting our nation. And apart from that, the ex-LCK president Nelson Avi threatened to force CJ Mother Koome to resign as Plo Lumumba wrote the letter to Mother Koome. Now, Lumumba in his letter addressed to Koome cited senior counsel Ahmednassir who has waged a war with judicial officers whom he accuses of collecting money left, right, and center to deliver favorable rulings. And I want to quote this. According to Nelson Avi, says, CJ Mother Koome, it should concern you that advocates of repute are pleading with you to restore the lost glory of the judiciary. Soon we will stop pleading and demand your resignation, as we did for Bernard Chonga. We cannot survive a bad judiciary, to quote Plo Lumumba. Now, looking at Plo Lumumba's letter, in Plo Lumumba's letter, and I quote, a country can survive a bad executive. It can survive a bad legislation, but it cannot survive a bad judiciary. Listen, he says, your leadership, as I write, dispute the best efforts and intentions of the best of judicial officers. There is the creeping feeling that the Kenyan judiciary is at crossroads for reasons which are within your knowledge, your leadership. That what concerns me most is what my learned friend Mr. Ahmednassir, senior counsel, is on record as having stated concerning judicial officers who are allegedly receiving money or other inducement as a condition precedent to offering favorable decisions to litigations. Mr. Ahmednassir, senior counsel, has called the practice jurispresa in his latest Twitter message publicized at 1850 hours on the 30th day of November 2024. He has made a specific allegation in the following manner. He says, a judge in Mombasa is collecting money from businessmen left, right, and center. He appointed an agent to collect monies and is trading with court proceedings. If the CJ, Mother Koome, Judiciary of Kenya are interested, let me know. And I will give out the evidence. Now, looking at whatever is being publicized and whatever we have been hearing right now, you can really tell that the judiciary of the Republic of Kenya is at crossroads, and it deserves to be currently, when this country is in the turmoil that it is. The judiciary needs to find its direction. It needs to find its cause, because the judiciary, even if the executive fails, the judiciary is what controls the country. Where in a country where favorable rulings, the correct rulings are not delivered, that means that country is doomed. Are you getting the point? And with Professor Plo Lumumba even indulging himself to write a letter to the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya so that he will get a clear message from the CJ on what should be done, or give his opinion on what should be done, so that we will have a working judiciary. That tells you that this country is at a very wrong place right now. Look at it in this manner, where the executive has consumed the opposition, and the opposition is not a working opposition. So what is to happen to the people of the Republic of Kenya, who needs the government questioned so that it will deliver to the people of the Republic of Kenya? That is the question that Professor Plo Lumumba is asking. Now, we shall wait and see whether Plo Lumumba will meet with CJ Mother Koome, because the CJ has agreed to the meeting. What will happen after that? For now, I remind you that this is Celeb Corner KE, where we keep you updated with the latest trends in the country. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and more updates.